Good afternoon, everyone. Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for February 9th and 10th. I'm going to reflect back a little bit about yesterday. I'm finding that my content now is not getting pushed out at all. I continually go up to five or 600 and then it gets dropped way back to a couple hundred. So I'm going to really urge anyone who enjoys this content to please follow me on YouTube at Storytelling Astrologist because I think my days are quite numbered here. But let's get let's take a look at this. I'm definitely going to stay on to whatever this great ending is that's happening in the middle of February. Please understand that the conjunction that's happening with our energy of Saturn and our energy of Neptune on the 20th, but from the 17th through the 20th is quite the window of endings and beginnings. The last time at 0 degrees of Aries that those two were conjunct was over 4000 BC. That's how long that's been. This is a world turn point. So what's leading up to these endings has a lot to do with what's happening. So yesterday we were profoundly affected physically as we had Venus that rules the energy of Taurus, in a square with our Uranus that's in Taurus. So there was discernment to resolve what was needed in relationships and values and how to step forward with innovation and address this physical shift. There is a security that is being shaken, that is having us understand what we've worked with to align and what we're understanding we're going to need is completely changing how we see the world. And this discernment moves forward with a visionary reformation and resolve today as we look at this energy of a opposition with Uranus today that steps forward, and a square, which discernment about what will move us forward in this visionary energy. It's to find that spot in the middle of that teeter-totter of energy that's happening with Uranus and this moon in Scorpio and transform it. Find that midpoint. Tomorrow we will wake, and please understand, we have Saturn sitting at 29 degrees of Pisces, ready to reset karma around flow with different establishments, different organizations. And tomorrow we'll be dealing with Venus at 29 degrees, what we cherish, what we honor, how we find balance, getting ready to move on to out of its Aquarian energy into Pisces. And as we deal with this is the reset of the transformation, the boundaries, what moves us forward. And then our moon steps into Sagittarius. So it's about the truth of what does that really mean for us. Pay attention to this because this is about that end point where we're going to finish. And this truth of this flow, our energy, our visionary way we think about, and the truth of who we truly are is coming into a new focus. With this placement of Neptune in Aries, we all are about responsibility. What is our responsibility for self, for family, and as we go out for the bigger human family? Be curious. Be curious, be skeptical, be very aware of our two planets at 29 degrees, resetting karma around structure, around balance, harmony, and relationships. And these truths are being holding us responsible, asking us to activate our vision of change. Be aware of who and how you share this experience to, as Mercury is a player, and Mercury that's in Pisces wants us to flow with this new understanding. I'm Kitty Foss. I will be back Wednesday. Namaste.